So anyway, Crossingham, or this Bremner guy, he asked me if he can call Crossingham. I said, sure, go ahead, to find out where my lawsuit was. And he showed me, so anyway, the next meeting, he showed me something that I didn't know what it was, and it was this. What this is a copy of a lease that Partington drew up for Crossingham to get the landlord to go for a longer term at half the price. Anyway, I didn't know what it was, and then he sent me this fat letter, which all it says is he's not going to help me. This one here, which says he's not going to help me. So then I went on, took my file and went home. I read my file, and this is what I found, was this, that Partington done, which I had forgotten about. Anyway, 3 days later, Crossingham sends me this letter. This is December the 3rd, December the 6th. He sends me this, which is Rediscoveries, which is a report that he says he wants me to fulfill. So anyway, there was never any questions asked of me of discoveries or undertakings. Anyway, and you have to ask undertakings while you're at discoveries. So anyway, I went home, looked at my file, pulled this thing out, and then I knew what had happened. Sean Kelly found a letter in my file to Daniel Wyad which said, one line, did Morrison go for our undertakings? So anyway, then I knew what had happened there. So what Crossingham doesn't know is that I got this in my file. From that point, I went to the Simcoe court reporters and asked them for a copy. They sent me back a letter that said that they went to the lawyers and they said no, they didn't want any, so they canceled that out, so I wasn't able to get that. Then I took Crossingham to court, and what happened there was the judge told me that I'd made a mistake doing my statement of claim. So he said he'd give me time to do over my statement of claim. By that point in time, I was pretty tired. And nerves were shot and everything else. So I went to my friend, asked him if he knew a lawyer or anybody that could help me. So he suggested this Eugene Trazwick, which anyway, I went to him. He charged me $2,000. What I didn't know was he was screwing me. Anyway, I told Crossingham that I was going to shut down my store. And that's a handwritten letter. Actually, this is the handwritten one here that said I was going to shut down my store. And he lied to me again. He told me, you can't shut down your store because that'll mean we haven't got a case to go with, which is a lie. So anyway, I had sued Crossingham. The judge tells me I made a mistake, so I had to do an amended statement of claim. So I went to this guy, Eugene Walter Trazwick, Niagara Falls. He charges me $2,000. So at that point in time, I give him the money, and he was supposed to do me a statement of claim. So anyway, he phones me one day and says, your statement of claim's ready. Now he's in Niagara Falls, and at this time I'm living in St. Catharines. So I go up to Niagara Falls, which is a 20-minute drive, see Trazwick. He says, oh, my wife is still typing it up. I thought that was strange because she told me it was done. Now you've gone and told me no, it's not done. She's still doing it. So anyway, I waited. She got it done. And this is a amended statement of claim right here. So after that, I took it back to court, and then I lost my case because Traiswick had changed everything in the statement of claim. So, being a little bit ticked off, and him being a, what do you call him, not a lawyer because he got canned, paralegal, I didn't think there was anything I could do. Down the road, my mother passes away. So anyway, he told me that my mother's estate would be finished in September, it's at the end of September. Now it's December, and he still hasn't got it done. So then I decided to file a complaint with the Law Society about this guy. And this guy's name is Mascarin. So I filed my lawsuit. They sent me back a letter that said that they received it. And another letter that said they could take care of paralegals as well as lawyers. So anyway, I thought, well, at least I'm going to get a shot at Traiswick. So I filled out a complaint and sent it in to him. But when I got my complaint together, what I noticed was I had the statement of claim that Traiswick's wife had typed up, and that's date stamped by the registrar for my complaint. What I noticed was that on the top of this statement of claim, my original, is August the 18th, 2003, 11:50 a.m., Crossingham, Brady. What this Traiswick guy done was told John Crossingham what was going on and got him to do my statement of claim. So anyway, I filed all this with the Law Society. The Law Society comes back and they said, too bad, Traiswick is no longer a lawyer and has been disbarred since '84, therefore not authorized to engage in practice of law. To help ensure that those are licensed to offer or provide legal service pursuant to section 26-11 of the Act, no person other than a licensee whose license is not suspended shall practice law in Ontario or provide legal services in Ontario. Persons who contravene this section are guilty of an offense and on conviction are liable to a fine. Given that the conduct complained about occurred in 2003 or well beyond the point within to commence a prosecution under the Act, and accordingly your complaint file has been closed. So anyway, the Law Society, these guys have got a way around canning a guy like Eugene Traiswick. Plus, they didn't say nothing about Crossingham. So anyway, as far as I'm concerned, your whole legal system is a crock of crap. It's just nothing. It's a piece. And I have nothing to do with them, no more. Nothing. If you want to hear more, call me. And next time I'll try and talk about bankers, because I've gone to them too. Thank you very much.